This presentation covers various determinants of health status in our community. Many factors combine together to affect the health of individuals and communities. Whether people are healthy or not is determined by their circumstances and environment. To a large extent, factors such as where we live, the state of our environment, genetics, our income and educational level, and our relationships with friends and family all have considerable impacts on health. Whereas the more commonly considered factors such as access and use of healthcare services often have less of an impact. The determinants of health include the social and economic environment, the physical environment, and the person's individual characteristics and behaviors. The context of people's lives determines their health, and so blaming individuals for having poor health or crediting them for good health is inappropriate. Individuals are unlikely to be able to directly control many of the determinants of health. These determinants or things that make people healthy or not include the above factors and many others. The first and foremost majorly discussed determinant of health is health, well-being and quality of life, which covers income and social status, education, biology and genetic environment, physical environment, personal health practice, healthy child development, access to health services and diet. Income and social status includes higher income and social status are linked to better health. The greater the gap between the richest and poorest people, the greater the differences in health. Education. Low education levels are linked with poor health, more stress and lower self-confidence. Physical environment includes safe water and clean air, healthy workplaces, safe houses, communities and roads all contribute to good health. Employment and working conditions. People in employment are healthier, particularly those who have more control over their working conditions. Social support networks. Greater support from families, friends, and communities is linked to better health. Culture includes customs and traditions, and the beliefs of the family and community all affect health. Genetics. Inheritance plays a part in determining lifespan, healthiness, and the likelihood of developing certain illnesses. Personal behavior and coping skills, balanced eating, keeping active, smoking, drinking, and how we deal with life stresses and challenges all affect health. Health services. Access and use of services that prevent and treat disease influences health. Gender. Men and women suffer from different types of diseases at different ages. Next is physical activity. The increasing urbanization and mechanization of the world has reduced our levels of physical activity. The World Health Organization believes that more than 60% of global population is not sufficiently active. If you are physically active, you will increase your lifespan, regardless of any adverse inherited factors. Physical activity at any age protects against a multitude of chronic health problems, including many forms of cardiovascular disease. Physical activity protects you by regulating your weight and improving your body's use of insulin. Being active is beneficial for your blood pressure, blood lipid levels, blood glucose levels, blood clotting factors, the health of your blood vessels and inflammation, which is powerful promoter of cardiovascular disease. Studies show that doing more than 150 minutes of moderate physical activity or an hour of physical activity every week will reduce your risk of coronary heart disease by about 30%. Even if you have existing risk factors for cardiovascular disease, if you keep active, the evidence suggests that this may lower your risk of premature death compared to inactive people with no risk factors for cardiovascular disease. But if you do not keep active, the risk to your cardiovascular health is similar to that from hypertension, abnormal blood lipids, and obesity. Active living is a lifestyle that values physical activity and incorporates it on a daily basis. Whether it's gardening, walking the dog, or taking the kids out to fly a kite, active living encourages everyone to get up and get moving. Active living emphasizes our ability to do activities unique to our interests and abilities that benefit our health. Walking or wheeling is just as valued as running. Carrying groceries or doing household chores is comparable to traditional exercises programs. Health risks of physical inactivity. There are very significant health risks from an inactive lifestyle. For example, physical inactivity is as dangerous as smoking. Lack of physical activity has clearly been shown to be a risk factor for cardiovascular disease and other conditions. Less active, less fit persons have a greater risk of developing high blood pressure. Studies indicate that physically active people are less likely to develop coronary heart disease than those who are inactive, even after the researchers accounted for smoking, alcohol use, and diet. Lack of physical activity can contribute to feelings of anxiety and depression. Physical inactivity may increase the risk of certain cancers. Physically active, overweight, or obese people significantly reduce their risk for disease with physical activity. As discussed earlier, physical environment, safe water and clean air, healthy workplaces, safe houses, communities, and roads all contribute to good health. Employment and working conditions. People in employment are healthier, particularly those who have more control over their working conditions. Health is a result of much more than medical care. People are healthy when they live in nurturing environments and are involved in the life of their community when they live in healthy cities. There is a clear link between factors such as buildings, transportation, housing, and health. The environment has a strong effect on us. By changing the environment, people with disabilities can take control of their own health and make choices that impact their health behaviors. Environmental factors affect human health in important ways, both positive and negative. Positive environmental factors sustain health, and promoting them is preventive medicine. They include source of nutrition, which includes farming practices that covers soil quality, water availability, biodiversity or biointegrity, and genetically modified organisms. Water includes drinking, cooking, cleaning or sanitation. Protection from UV or cancers is done by ozone layer. Negative environmental factors are threats to health, and controlling them is public environmental health. They include environmental conditions favoring disease vectors, invasive biota such as viruses, bacteria, etc., their hosts and vectors, environmental disruptions such as floods, droughts, storms, fires, earthquakes, and volcanoes, air quality, pollen and pollution leading to respiratory diseases or cancers, water quality, biotic and abiotic contaminants, integrity of water transport and treatment infrastructure, monitoring and management of municipal, agricultural, industrial outflows to the environment such as gas, liquids and solid waste, human changes of the environment that create conditions that favor disease, disturb and release noxious levels of previously bound chemicals. Example, mercury released becomes poison. Equal access. Inaccessible housing and transportation continue to exist for people with disabilities, limiting the choices as to where to live, the standard or type of housing, and where they can travel. Next is nutrition. Research indicates a strong association between disability and nutritional status. For example, 73% of individuals with a limitation of one activity of daily living had a high level of nutritional risk. The most frequent barrier to good nutrition reported by people with disabilities was that food cost was too much. Research on relationship between socio-economic factors and health has examined factors such as age, gender, and ethnicity. These socio-economic determinants strongly interact to influence health and in general, and improvement in any of these can produce an improvement in both health behaviors and outcomes among individuals and or groups. Interactions with families, friends, co-workers and others that shape everyday experiences in neighborhoods, communities and institutions such as schools, workplace, places of worship, government agencies, etc. This means that individual and community socio-economic factors, social norms, social support and community connectedness, employment and working conditions, living conditions and culture, religion and ethnicity shape health. The social and economic environment of a community is created by the individual and combined actions of its members and is unique because of social norms and cultural customs. Achieving a healthy lifestyle. Regardless of ability, all individuals can improve their success for good health through the implementation of a healthy lifestyle. This was a small presentation on various determinants of health. In the next session, we will be discussing about dimensions of wellness and its health related components. Thank you.